How many people are going to see this?
How many people are going to see this? Right off the bat, she wants to know. Thousands, Mom.
You're kidding.
I kid you not.
I wanted to hide.
Oh, you couldn't hide if you wanted to. You are too out there. Hey, everybody. Hi.
Hi, everyone.
It's Connie and
Angel.
Another episode of Sunday with Mama.
Oh, it's Sunday with my daughter.
Yes, it is. Not to worry. We still have at least one more of these Sunday with Mamas to do. Temu only sent me half my order, so we only have one small bag to go through, but we'll do our best and we'll get through that. If you are new here, by all means, please go down below, grab my link and my code, which I'll pop up here, AFC 95851. That will get you a discount on your first order, and it'll get you to download the app and a whole bunch of other freebies and goodies if you're new.
What number did you say?
AFC 95851.
Oh, I thought you said 858.
851.
Oh, okay.
But thank you in case I misspoke. But I'll put it up there. So go by what I put up there as long as I don't make a typo. All right. For those of you that have been here before, welcome back. You all said a spell with me. We're going to go through this order. And then in the middle of this order, I have a little surprise for you. This is the holiday season. And I'm always shopping for stuff that I know my viewers are absolutely going to love.
Ooh, how about me?
Oh, you would love this too.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you'll definitely love this too. So we're going to go a little ways through this order, and then I'll show you what I found for you all and that I have, and I love using it, and it's going in the car with me when Levi and I start traveling, if that gives you a hint.
When do you start traveling?
2 weeks from tomorrow.
You're going to be gone?
I'm going to be gone.
When are you going to come back?
Are you done with the fake cry?
It's just fake.
Anyway, so I'm going to throw that in the middle at you, and then we'll catch up to find out what's going on just around the corner at the end of this video. So, Mama, you want to pull something out of the bag so we can get started?
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my gosh is right.
That's a big thing.
It is. This was $7.13. Now, I'm going to be traveling when it's cold, and I need all sorts of different layers to protect me. This big, thick, plush.
Oh, that feels so good.
See thing, doesn't this feel nice?
Oh, wow.
It's in buffalo plaid. It's got stretchy cuffs on the bottom. It's got a hood. It's not lined, but it is a really, really nice.
Oh, I want that. The heck with you.
Cape sweater. It's a really bright red, black buffalo plaid cape sweater. No. I'm going to put it on. Excuse me while I step to the side.
This is so beautiful.
It's leaving fuzzies on me, but here you go. It's just a cape sweater. It doesn't have any buttons on it.
Gorgeous.
It hangs a little bit longer well, if I had it on right, there we go. It hangs a little bit longer in the back. Very roomy, very comfortable. Nice little hood. Keep the wind off. Loving it. Love it. Love, 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 love. Okay, it's
going to
hot.
take it hot. You're going to go warm here.
It's hot. So it is running true to size. I did not go up a size on this. I actually ordered my regular size. It's quite warm, but it's very lightweight. So I like that about it.
That is nice.
It'll be enough because I don't know, where I'm traveling, and we'll talk about that at the end of the video. It's going to be winter no matter where you are, even in the South. And I'm traveling from the West to the East in the Southern states. But it's still going to be cold. It's going to be like in the 40s and 50s. Maybe 60s.
You should go to Maine.
We're going to go to Maine. So anyway, love that. Well made. Fits true to size. I'm going to get some of those sweater clips that you just kind of like squeeze on.
Yeah.
So if I do need to keep it closed, I can pull it closed.
That's a good idea.
But the whole idea was basically just to keep the air off my shoulders and my neck and to give me that little hood from the wind. I love it. I have a lot of sweaters that don't have any kind of closure in the front. So
That's nice.
nice. All right.
That's mine.
We're not going there today. What's next? Okay, now these are going with me on the trip.
Pens?
Pens. This is a set of 8 pieces, $3.39, but these are personalized pens, customized pens. And they're purple.
Oh, let me see one of them.
What's it say on it?
It's just Connie's little corner.
Connie's little corner. They're all
That's pretty
personalized.
cool.
They push. They have a rubber stopper on the end. Push pens.
Wow.
Not sure how they're going to write. Oh, nice. Medium point. See the scribble in the middle? Medium point. And they write, I can't tell if it's blue or purple. It's blue. What? It's blue. It's blue. They write blue. So I have a set of 8 pens. On my way west to east, Mama's going to get one of these pens. She's going to get to keep one.
Oh, can I keep that?
Of course, because
Merci beaucoup.
her favorite color is purple, and she's a big part of Connie's little corner. She has been for about 20, 23 episodes of Sunday with Mama that we've done.
I'm only 10 years old.
Well, I know, but so
You believe that, you'll believe anything.
as I travel and I meet some of my viewers, which I know I'm going to meet one in Albuquerque, I'm going to meet another one in Winslow. Each of the viewers that I meet are going to get one of these pens, and this is a nice,
These are beautiful.
nice texture. They have that, I don't want to say rubbery feel, but they're not slippery. They're really, really beautifully made.
They almost feel like material.
It does, yeah. It
Yeah.
doesn't feel plasticky. So one pen and one Sunday with Mama baseball cap to every one of you that I meet on my travels. And we'll talk more about that at the end of the video. All right, another thing, Mama. What else you got?
Uh-oh.
Go for something smaller. Don't worry about that yet. Okay, we'll save that big thing for last.
Okay.
An iron-on. It says, nope, not today. This was $1.26. It is pretty much wide. This is about 10 inches across, especially because of like the little swirls and things
Nice.
that swirl on the end there. But
Yeah.
it says, nope, not today.
Turn it around, see.
No. They'll see it the right way. We're just seeing it backwards.
Oh, that's what I mean.
They see it like this.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's just the camera that does that.
Okay.
So I can't put this on a shirt because I've already packed up all my clothes and I've packed my iron. It's done. So
I'll lend you mine.
no, I have to take this with me so that when I get established and when I get to my house and I start unpacking things, once my tiny home is done, so probably 3 to 6 months, then I'll be able to put this on a shirt. But I forgot I had ordered it and I packed up what was going to go on. So
That is pretty cool.
nope, not today. Not today. I'm not ironing it on today. I love their iron-ons, by the way. If you haven't gotten one of their iron-ons, you really need to try. Start with a small one and try it, but the quality is excellent.
That's a picture of me.
Is it a picture of you? This is another iron-on. This was $1.59. I should have turned this around in the bag. Hold on a second. I'll do that right now. As I take it out, I'll turn it around. This one, again, can't iron it on, but I'll have something to look forward to. And it says, kind of busy being a dog mom. It's got the little paw prints up here on the hairband. It's got the paw prints and the sunglasses. Just thought it was really cute.
It is cute.
You know, I'm not a pink person, but I like the way this is in like in a dusty pink, the way it was done. So kind of busy being a dog mom. No matter which dog I have, that's never going to change.
Just don't bark.
I do bark. And I bite.
Oh, no.
I do. I have a very nasty bite when I choose to unleash it.
To bite.
Shall we say, right? When I choose to. Some people are just not worth it. Some people I will bark at, and they're just not worth the energy or the cost or any kind of cost, emotional or financial, whatever, to bother to actually bite. They're not worth it. You got to pick your battles. It doesn't matter who they are, right?
That's so cute.
Isn't it the cutest thing though? If I can get it back in the bag without throwing it all up in pieces. But you didn't know, with every little video, you get some philosophy from Mom and I. You get a little bit of, deep thought. There we go. Kind of busy being a dog mom. That is very cool. I like it.
It is. What was it say again?
Kind of busy.
Oh, kind of busy being a dog
A
mom.
dog mom. Not like you where you're a kid mom. I'm a dog mom. I don't have kids. I have him. Some of you already know that it's her fault that I'm a dog fanatic because of what she did. In case you missed it, when I was a kid, I was riding my bike up the street from my house to my grandma's house, which is about a block and a half. See, she already knows. She's laughing. She already knows. This dog ran out of nowhere, grabbed a hold of my calf and bit me. And that freaked me out. From that point on, I could be in the car with the windows rolled up and the doors locked. And if there was a dog running loose, I would scream myself into a bloody nose. So she decided that I was not going to live the rest of my life that way. It wasn't right, that I shouldn't have that kind of excessive fear. So they went out and got a puppy. And the puppy was a mix between a Basset Hound and a German Shepherd. So it had the size and the girth of a shepherd, but it had the floppy ears and the long tail of a Basset. Her name was Lady, and she was a beautiful dog, but she was only like 8 weeks old when they adopted her for me. That was it. From that point on, I've had usually not just one dog. At one point, I had 3 dogs, 5 cats, 2 birds, and 3 aquariums. Her fault. She had
but you loved
she
it.
had to go get that dang puppy.
But you loved it.
I still love every dog. I only ever in my life bought one dog, and that was my German Shepherd. She was a AKC Reynolds American Kennel Club registered German Shepherd. Her name was Storm. She was absolutely beautiful. She was a show dog. But once I lost her from old age, she was 16. I started doing rescues, and that's all I've ever done is rescues.
It's all my fault.
It's on her. Thank you. And all my dogs that I rescued, thank you. All right.
What is that?
Oh, this is another one. This was $1.42. Now, again, remember these prices, it's what the value was when I ordered them. Everything was paid for by credits. Oh my gosh, guys. I have $100 in credits right now, sitting there waiting for an order, which I will place that order in 2 weeks. The day before I leave here and head out to my temporary shelter, I will then place another Temu order to be delivered out there.
And where is out there?
Alabama is where
okay.
my temporary rental is, because that's where my tiny home is being built. So this says, seriously?
Look at that eye.
Seriously? So between really and seriously, I think I got everything covered.
You think so? I think so.
This is another one of the things that I say all the time. When I got the one that said really, and you saw that a week or 2 ago, a couple of you messaged me and says, they remembered hearing me say the word seriously on a lot of occasions. So when I searched for this and I saw the face, I'm like, I gotta have it.
That looks just like you.
Right? With the big glasses. Seriously? So yeah, that's another iron-on, which I'm pretty happy about that. I like that. I like the way it looks.
I like that too.
Yeah, and now that I see it in person, I like it even better. I've never had a problem with their iron-ons. I absolutely love them, but I've got 3 of them now that I have to take with me. It is what it is, right? Okay. Before we go any further with the rest of the packages, with the rest of the order.
There's only one more.
Oh no, there's more in there. It's just hiding behind that. Turn the bag around if you need to. There is,
Oh, yeah, I see.
I want to show you this, what I found. I think you're going to love it. So check this out. So come a little closer. Come on, come here. I have got something to show you. These hands have been very busy packing up the house, packing up everything, carrying furniture, lifting boxes, and my fingers and my hands have been killing me. And as you all know, coming up very, very shortly, in just a couple of weeks, I will be driving cross country. So if you can imagine hanging onto a steering wheel like this for 7 to 10 hours a day, it's going to be a little rough on the hands. I found something absolutely perfect to get me through that time. What I'm going to show you comes from my friends at All Joy, the split finger hand massager. Look at this. This is absolutely incredible. I'm going to tell you all about this. Now, there's a lot of technical stuff that you can find on the side of the box, and there's information as to how to contact them, but you have got to check this out. If you're like me and you use your hands a lot, or if you say, let's say you just suffer from chronic stress or tension and any other kind of condition like arthritis or carpal tunnel, investing in this All Joy air compression hand massager, specifically this finger massager, is good for stimulating the blood flow, and it should reduce the pain in the short term. Now, I've been using this for a couple of days, but I'm going to unbox it again because I want to show you. Look how beautifully it's packaged up. Very secure, and it comes in a nice storage box. Oh, it's in there tight. Hold on. There we go. Comes in a little carry bag. Now, keep in mind, all right, this All Joy hand massager, this combines compression and soothing functions so that you get a very pleasant massage. The experience is just wonderful. There are 4 independent airbags, and I'm going to show you the inside of this. And it covers your fingers better. Look inside here. You can see the finger holes. There's 4 finger holes at the back, and then on each side, here and here, there are thumb holes. So this is completely reversible for your hands. This device is suitable for anyone. It is cordless. It has 3 different massage modes so that everyone can find your comfortable mode. For me, sometimes it's the medium mode, but with everything I'm doing, it's been the most intense mode. This is wireless and portable. It's rechargeable. It plugs in from here. It only weighs 1.6 pounds. It weighs nothing. It has a built-in 1800 megahertz high capacity battery, which can be charged. And I will show you the charging cable. So you can take it with you anytime and anywhere that you wish. Now, it's designed for both hands. As I said, you can use either hand, so it's suitable for left or right. Let's take a closer look at this. On top are your control buttons, your power button, your heat button, and your pressure button. Now, these are not push buttons. This is press and hold. So to turn it on, you simply press the power button for a minute, for maybe a second or 2, and it comes on. There's your lights. If you're fully charged, you'll be glowing blue. If it needs to be charged, it will glow red. So it's very easy to tell exactly how long it has to go. It will work up for 2 hours. It has 120 minutes on a single charge, and it will automatically shut itself off after just 16 minutes. So you can't fall asleep and it'll keep on running and massaging your hands. Now, let's look inside. I don't know if you can see how this is closed because it's already compressing. So I'm going to press it to shut it off and open it up. And I'm going to put my hand in here. Look at this beautiful, though, this lining on the inside. This is really, really nice. And can you see that you can see all the way through? You don't have to worry if you have long fingernails. You put your fingers in, find the thumb hole, and look, my fingertips. It's not going to affect your nails at all. So you turn it on. Oops, hold on. Got to press and hold. Now, I have this set right now at the lightest pressure. You can't see what it's doing, but I'm going to hold it this way, and you might be able to see a little bit as it goes around my fingers. This just feels so good, guys, really. I can turn the heat up. As you turn the heat up, it changes color. This is your pressure. Blue is the lightest pressure. The yellow is a stronger pressure. And if you turn it to white, that's the firmest pressure that you're going to get. And right now it is squeezing on the fingers. You can't hear it, you can't see it, but boy, this feels wonderful. Now it's squeezing on my hand itself. If you look in here, you can see that it's squeezing on the palm of my hand. It will squeeze and hold for a few seconds before it releases. Now, here is your heat. I'm going to change this over to medium. Oh, one too many beeps. Okay. And then I am going to change the heat level here. Blue is mild, basically no heat. Yellow is moderate heat. And white is the warmest. At the warmest, it feels good. It feels like having a hot towel wrapped around your hand. This is incredible. And as you can see, I can walk around the house using this hand and getting this hand massaged. I do recommend, though, that you relax, let it sit on your lap or on a table. I've been using it on my lap. This thing is absolutely, oh, this feels so good right now. It's hard to talk. So to turn it off, you simply just press and hold the button. Everything will go dark. You slide your hand out. That's it. It's wonderful. On the back, there's a little pinhole. If you do need to reset it, if it's losing its charge and maybe it's got a grip on your hand, which is fine, you just put a toothpick up in that little pinhole. It resets it. It releases it. This has all the safety features absolutely you could ask for. This has everything that you could ask for. So think about who on your shopping list, all right? It's just 3 different modes, 3 different heating modes, compression, spot massage, 3 different intensities, 15 to 16 minutes, automatic on and off. It's completely rechargeable and portable. This is going with me in the car for my road trip. All right. And the best thing about this is I'm going to put my discount code. The people at Alljoy have given me a discount code, which I'll put right up here for you. That discount code will get you 10% off your purchase of this. Who can you think of that needs this? Right? Nurses, hairstylists, doctors, anybody, typists, anybody in construction, anyone who uses their hands. Do you crochet? Do you knit? Do you have arthritis? Do your hands get stiff? This is an absolutely amazing machine. This comes highly recommended from Connie's Little Corner. I'm going to use this. Mom is going to use this. And I know even at her age, on her fragile fingers, this is going to feel good to her. It's good for all ages. It doesn't matter what you do for a living. Just make sure you do this when you're done with it. Check it out. Right. So I am using that. I'm going to have Mom use it this afternoon because she doesn't know what I'm talking about yet.
I don't.
But I'm going to have her use that this afternoon so that she can see how gentle it is. Could you hold up your fingers for me, Mom? You see, turn your hand around this way. You see how tiny and thin and frail her hands are compared to mine still being kind of plump and full? That machine will not hurt her hands. It will still feel really good to her. So if you
You're going to use a machine on me?
I am. So if you or any of your family members, even if you have hands like mine, younger hands, man hands, or thin, fragile, delicate elder hands, it doesn't matter. You can use it on all of them. Yeah. Yeah, that one hand, the fingers are a little bit. Did you know most of us, one hand is bigger than the other? Maybe a half size on the rings. So anyway, check that out. Go get your discount. Let's get back in the bag to the rest of the video. All right. My watch bands that I got last year and whatnot, they're getting pretty used up. So I got a new watch band. This was $2.18, and I'll open it so that you can see it. The watch band I've had on is this like plum colored watch band, and I've had it on for a long time because I packed all my other watch bands. So I love the design on this. Want to check that out?
Oh, wow. That is cool.
Now, I have this kind of a watch. I don't have a smart Apple Watch, but I love this little snowflake type design. And this is bright fire engine red. I know it looks a little orange, and it's not quite as deep as red as my nails are, but it's absolutely beautiful. It's a poly type material, so it does blend. It doesn't cause your skin to sweat. Yep, there's the end with the buckle, and even the buckle part is done in red. So as you can see with these bands, the watch band actually tucks inside, so it's not out here flapping around and getting caught. It slides down in and it hides. That's why I love these bands. I think most bands nowadays are this way.
They're pretty nice.
Isn't that nice? So that one is bright red, and I'm not packing this one. I'm going to put this one in my travel case because my other bands, everything's packed up for at least 90 days. Gotta have
You're going to be gone for 90 days?
At least.
Oh my gosh, what am I going to do?
Everything you still do.
Yeah, but I won't have you to pick on.
Oh, yeah, you will. We'll have our video calls all the time.
Okay.
So you'll still see me and get to pick on me.
Okay.
And if I can figure out a way, I'm talking to a couple of my friends who are real techies. I'm going to try to figure out a way that you can see Mom when I'm seeing Mom. I might have to use the phone and the computer so that I can have her kind of like next to me. So we may actually still be able to do, we still may be able to do kind of like a weird Sunday with Mama, where I have her propped up on the phone on the tripod, so she can see everything that I'm demonstrating, all right? And you can see her and her reactions, and we might be able to do that. We'll have to see if I can orchestrate that with a friend. This one was also $2.18. It's exactly the same style band, but this one's in a beautiful color of dark teal.
I like that.
Isn't that nice? It's a really dark teal color.
It almost looks green.
No, but it is, it is a teal color. You see the green here?
Yeah.
If I hold it next to the green, we're looking at a sticker that's down the computer, but it's the exact same as the red band. So for the next few months, I'll have the red band, the teal band, and the dark purple band, and that's just going to have to do me. That's going to have to be it until I can unpack the others and get things organized. So again, this was $2.18. The other one was also $2.18. As you can tell, this style comes in a whole bunch of colors. They have a lot of pastels. They have dark colors. They have blacks, grays, blues, oranges, yellows, pinks, a couple different shades of green, a lot of them. Good quality. Not one of my bands has broken. And granted, I have a lot of bands, so I change them. But even the clips, from changing them all the times, the clips are still fine. And in case you didn't know, you can get replacement spring clips for these things if you need it. They're really easy and cheap to get. No, not that one, not yet. There we go. Let's do that one. Okay. $2.17. Is there just those two things left in there now?
I'm checking. Yeah.
$2.17. This is how big is this? Oh, itchy nose. 6-inch air fryer mini cake maker. Now,
Oh, for goodness sakes, that is cool.
Isn't that cool? I have a smaller air fryer. The entire air fryer across is 6.8 inches. Most of these silicone things that you get to go in air fryers are 7 inches or bigger. I had to get the small one. So this is 6.1 inches. It holds 7, so it'll make 7 little mini cupcakes. 2, 4, 6, 7.
Oh.
Start from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
Yep. So it holds 7. I can make 7 little mini cupcakes, 7 little mini muffins. I can cook 7 little mini omelets or eggs. Well, it'll hold eggs in here. So 7 things.
How do you clean that?
Dishwasher.
That goes to the dishwasher?
Yes, it is BPA free. It'll go from the deep fryer, not the deep fryer, the air fryer. From the air fryer. It's also microwave safe because it's silicone, and it will go in the dishwasher. It is BPA free. It comes with the little silicone label, quality information on it. It gives you the measurements down here. And let's see, BPA free, universal for most 6 inches to 7 inches or 8 inches, dishwasher safe, non-stick, air fryer accessory. So yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Isn't that pretty cool? So that's something for the new house. All this stuff that I'm showing you, well, with the exception of the watch bands and the pens, this stuff is all going to get packed up because I haven't packed the kitchen yet. So this stuff will get packed up. But I love it because it's silicone. You know, you can make it into a ball, stuff it someplace, and it'll come out fine when you flip. I love the silicone cookware. When I did the videos of my Temu kitchen, I think it was like 5-part things. I have so much in my kitchen. I did one that was all bakeware, and you'll see a lot of their silicone bakeware. So if you're curious about how it is and the quality of it, A+ reviews on everything I got that is silicone bakeware. Check out that particular video. It's part of my Temu kitchen series. All right, what's next?
Oh, it's such nuts.
It does look like nuts, doesn't it? It looks like peanuts. This was $1.65, and it is a bag of 60 sandalwood scented Backflow incense.
What do you do with that?
Want to smell it? This smells, if 1960 had a smell, it's sandalwood. Nobody else can claim sandalwood. This is the incense that came out in the 60s when I was a hippie and everybody else and all this baby boomer. You smell this? This takes you right back to the 1960s. It's a backflow incense. You light the top. This is how big they are. They're only about a 1/2 inch big, right? Maybe a 1/4 inch across. You light the top, and it has a hole bored in the bottom. And because of that hole, the smoke doesn't come from the top. The smoke comes down through and trickles out from the bottom into one of those like really nice holders. But sandalwood, gosh, I mean, just it not just takes me back to the 60s, but it takes me back to what I was doing and where I was and what friends I was with and where we were. You know, I mean, it just triggers so many different memories. And Mom never had a problem with my brother Mark and I having incense in the house because we always burned it very safely. She gave us the proper containers. We always had glassware. So the incense was like down inside the glass and it wouldn't have ashes all over the place. But sandalwood originally came out in stick form. It kind of looked like the sparklers for the 4th of July sparklers. It was a stick that burned down on the stick. And we would stick the stick into like Play-Doh or anything else we could use to hold it up and then put a big plate around it. See, that's an instant memory that it just triggers. But the whole bag, 60 pieces, this will last a long, long time. And if you hold on just a second, we're going to show you something. Okay, I'm back. I want to get matches. You want to grab that last item in there, and we're going to show you what this is. This spoke to me. Have you ever looked for something on Temu, and no matter what you were looking at, it wasn't right? You go, nah, scroll on past it, and then all of a sudden you hit something, and it just kept pulling you back and pulling you back. Well, this was $11.18, and this is a ceramic incense burner. I was not going to get one of those cheap little poly plastic things. If I was going to have an incense burner, it was going to be metal or it was going to be ceramic. I preferred the ceramic, but when I saw this, now look at how this is packed. All nice fitted foam. It had a fitted foam lid. It's going to go right back in there for traveling, for packing rather. This is the incense burner that I found.
Oh, this is cool.
This is two hands, a hand in the back with a nice little sleeve, the way it's done, pouring a pot into a cup that's in a hand. And me being a major coffee drinker, this was the closest thing that I could find.
Oh, that's mine.
They won't let you play with fire where you live.
Who says?
The rules. So this is actually ceramic. It does come in what they call a red, but the red is not really red. It's more like a brownish rust color, not a red, but they call it red. I went with the black because my new kitchen is going to be black and tan. It's going to be knotty pine with black. So I went with the black. This is about 5 inches this way across. It's about 5.5 inches tall. At the widest point here, it's probably only about 3.5, not quite 4 inches. It has a little bit of weight to it. Up here on top is where your incense sits. So I'm going to put a piece of incense on it and show you. Let me get this closed up here. There we go, because I don't need incense pieces all over the floor. Levi will think they're treats. So the incense just sits right up there, like that.
That is cool.
Okay, now we're going to light it, and I'm going to show you what it does. This is where she's not allowed to play with fire. Let's see. Oh, I got it on the first strike. Let's see if I can do this without melting my nails. Ah, phooey. It went out. That was not a good match. Let's try it again. There we go. So we get it lit. Doesn't take much to light it.
Why don't you put it on top first before you light?
No, don't need to. It's got to get itself burning. I'm going to hold it up here. And I will put the pictures up so that you can see. You can see the smoke right now because it's not burning a lot at the moment. But the smoke right now is rising as it gets bigger. Let's see if we can get this to do it. Where's the hole? There's the hole. Okay. We're going to see if we can get it to burn down like it's supposed to flow down.
I won't do it.
Wait.
Oh, there it does.
That's what I wanted it to do, so I could give it a little extra boost. The good thing about this too is I can put the matches down here on the bottom. Oh, starting to come out the bottom. I don't know if you can see it or not. All right, there we go. Now watch. You'll see it start to come out the bottom and it's starting to flow around. Look, here it comes. It's starting to flow around the pot.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
And eventually it's going to flow all the way down and come down to the cup. It takes a while for it to have enough of a flame on the burn on the top of the cone in order for it to backflow. Here it comes down to the cup. You can see it's already right about there. It's already starting to come down towards the cup.
Yep. That is something else.
It's hard to do it to hold it steady and not have it shake. There's also a hole in the bottom there and a hole here that it's important that you have them lined up. But that's what it does. Isn't that the coolest thing?
Sure is.
Absolutely love that. See if I can get it a little hotter. Gotta be careful too. Lots to be careful. So I'll put the picture up from the site of this in full burn so that you can actually see how it comes down and flows into the pot. But you started to see it doing that. Whoops. I'm a little nervous holding it up with that on the top. I'm just going to let it sit there for a sec and see if it does its thing. That's pretty cool. So you can see right now the smoke is coming up off the top of it and it's not flowing down. That tells me I should have a pair of tweezers to do this. This tells me that it's not centered over the hole in the pot. And that's what I need to do is get it centered over the hole in the pot. That takes a little bit of figuring, but it's very, very cool. Absolutely love it. I'm going to put it down here in the cup simply for safety purposes and let it burn itself out down here in the cup. But the smell of sandalwood is wonderful.
Did you sand it up?
No,
Instead of
because of the
bringing it down?
spout. Because of the spout, I can't.
Oh,
So I'm going to let that one burn out. But you saw how it goes down. You've got your place to put your matches here until they cool, which I really like because that means I don't have to worry about what I'm doing with it. It smells marvelous. And it's going to take me a little practice to make sure I'm over that hole, that this hole is over that hole. And that's where the tweezers come in handy. With my long nails, I'll end up melting a fingernail or something along those lines. But isn't that the coolest thing? So hunt.
it's smoking.
It's supposed to.
Yeah.
Better it than me because I don't smoke anymore. I just celebrated in September 17 years of being smoke-free after smoking for 41 years. So that's a pretty big accomplishment that I'm pretty proud of. But in that hunt, if there's something that appeals to you like me, I put in coffee pot. And it brought up everything that had any kind of pot or a cup. Or you can put like coffee cup or a backflow coffee cup burner. Search for the things because you'd be amazed at what you can find. And this one seriously spoke to me. It really did.
Look at the smoke coming out of it.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to do. It's smoking in the up direction because I have it laying down to let it burn out. But if I can find my tweezers before it burns out, I'll move it, set it in the right spot. So make sure you do have not plastic tweezers, but just regular tweezers that you can set it in place and fiddle with it a little bit and not get burnt to put it right over the hole where.
Go get your tweezers.
Go get my tweezers. I will go get my tweezers.
Do it now.
I'm not. You want everything right now.
Well, that's what we want to see right now.
My toddler. Well, you see a little bit of it, and I'm going to put a video up there so that everybody can see what it looks like too. But
She
very, very
doesn't
cool.
listen to me.
I don't.
I'm her mother. She listens.
Absolutely love that.
That is
So
beautiful.
that's it for what we have on this particular order. As I said, Temu shorted us. I do have about 8 or 9 more things that are still outstanding. They were supposed to get here today. They haven't gotten here yet, and you're going to see the smoke still coming up.
It is. You can see the smoke right there. See it?
So it's burning really. Okay, she might be right. Maybe I should go get the tweezers. Hold on.
It's cool.
So there you go. It's working its way. That is pretty cool, isn't it?
Sure is.
So a backflow burner is definitely the way to go. Make sure though that you get the backflow incense cones and not a regular incense cone. You can get a regular cone and set it on there, which is fine. It just won't flow down around the coffee pot and into the cup, right? You can also, as I said, I might have mentioned before, I can cut up little pieces of white sage, put it down where the coffee cup is, light it there, and let the sage come in and cleanse the house. So it can be used a lot of different ways. Any kind of incense you want. You have to make sure that with these cones that you completely let the ash bowl cool before you try to dump it. I have a little glass that I take my incense to the sink. I put the glass in the sink. I dump the cone in there, and then I fill it with water so it disintegrates it, and down the drain it goes. I'm very conscious about not having any kind of fires. So it's pretty almost done burning. There's just a little bit coming out of the bottom now.
Pretty cool.
That is a very cool thing. All right, let's talk about what's going on just around the corner. Empty.
Which corner?
Right? All the corners in here.
Oh, okay.
Empty. Bedroom, all my clothes are packed up. My clothes have been divided into on the road travel clothes, temporary shelter clothes for a couple of months, and then everything else in storage for clothes, including my footwear. That's also been divided up. And I've set aside probably about 8 pairs of earrings that are very universal. And then I can just change those from time to time. I will miss having my collection of regular earrings to wear as I need them, but I've got the basics. I've got like about 3 months worth of basics. The second bedroom is completely packed. All the mirrors and TVs, with the exception of this TV you see behind me, this is a plasma TV and it's extremely heavy. So the movers are going to be responsible for taking off the base and packing it properly. I have the box. They're going to handle packing that properly. So both bedrooms are packed. All my clothes is packed. The bathroom is completely packed. Right now, I am living out of my little travel, my travel toiletry bag that you saw me get. So this is a way too for me to make sure over the next couple of weeks that I have everything that I need for the next few months. So I'm kind of living out of that bag as if I were in my temporary shelter. So that's
And when are
working.
you going?
2 weeks from tomorrow.
Wow.
2 weeks from tomorrow.
And how long will you be gone?
Don't know. Long time. Don't know. Don't even know how long it's going to take for them to build my tiny home. I don't know. But this one and I have a very good friend down here who is going to help do video calls with Mom. And as I mentioned earlier in this video, we're going to do a face-to-face video call with Mom every Sunday. So that we can continue to see each other on Sundays as we had been, even though I won't be in the area. And we're going to see what we can do about arranging some sort of Sunday with Mama, but in a little different way, where I can kind of share her with you guys so that you can see how she's doing and we can all enjoy her company for a little while on a Sunday. Right?
Thank you.
Yeah, well, can't get rid of us that easy. Right? So the garage has also been completely packed. Tools, laundry, cleaning supplies, yard items. The only thing left I have to pack is the kitchen. A little bit left in the pantry, and then some things in the kitchen.
Any
So
food left in the kitchen?
enough to get me through the next 2 weeks.
Oh, and that's it?
That's it. Well,
Oh.
I don't want to have to throw any food away. So I'm being very meticulous. I've organized all my meals. I have all the food for those meals. Levi has plenty of food, but of course his food will be coming with us. His food is dry or canned, so that doesn't matter. But his food and treats, that'll all be going in his bin. The paperwork, I signed the paperwork on the house next week so that my part of the sale as the seller will be done. And then on the December 11th, the buyer will sign his part and take possession of the house. So I'll be out on the 9th. He'll come through on the 10th and get the keys and do the walkthrough. And then he'll sign the papers on the 11th and it'll be a done deal.
And when will you be out of here?
On the 9th of December, 2 weeks from tomorrow. Now, I originally had a shared residence that I was going to be renting space in with Levi. But after much thought, the landlady and I decided it was not really going to be a good fit. Because even though Levi is a love bug and a service dog, one of the nurses that was in that house had a very bad experience with a dog, and she just changed her mind. After we had signed the lease and everything, she just completely changed her mind and said, I'm not comfortable having a dog in the house. And either I had to go or she had to go. And of course, she was already there. So that landlord and we terminated that lease, and I got refunded the deposit I put down. But one door closes, another door opens. And literally within 24 hours, I had contacted someone to do an inquiry. They couldn't accommodate Levi and I. They didn't have the availability on the dates. And she referred me to another person. This other person had multiple properties. And she literally opened her heart and her home and said, you and Levi are more than welcome here. And in a matter of a couple of hours, my background check was done. I had paid her the first month's rent. The paperwork was done. It's a big, beautiful house that I'm going to have all to myself, just me and Levi. And
where she live in?
Oh, she has multiple properties. She's gonna.
I see.
Yeah, she lives in a different one of her homes.
Oh, okay.
But she is a godsend, and as was her friend, and I just can't thank them enough. She's a big Temu shopper. She's just now getting Cherry. She's just now getting exposed to Mom and I, and she's going to have the benefits of some of these Temu hauls that I do, because I'm going to be able to help her out and order some things that she might need for her properties.
Am I going to get to meet her?
You might be able to meet her over the phone on one of the video calls.
Yeah, okay.
I think we can arrange that if she's up to that. And I'm sure right now she's nodding her head going, yes, yes. So she's an animal lover as well. She has what she calls a little wiener. I call them doxies, but she does have a little man, and he's very well traveled. Apparently, he just loves going visiting and being with the neighbors. So I'm very excited. When she said yesterday that we were good to go, I literally did my little happy dance. So I'm very thankful. Things work the way they're meant to be. So that's how it's worked out. That's what's been going on around the corner.
That's good.
This coming week, I will be packing the kitchen, everything that I don't absolutely need. I'll be making the final run to Goodwill to donate some more things.
Oh, you're not going to give them to me?
I actually was just going to say, I do have some things over here, some beautiful necklaces, because as you can see, Mom loves to wear necklaces.
Oh, yes.
I have some beautiful necklaces. I'm going to let her pick and go through to see which ones that she wants, that she can have.
Everything.
Probably. So
You know me in jewelry.
Well, where are you going to get it from? So whatever she doesn't want, I'm going to take and donate to the local Goodwill. So I have some more kitchen items and whatnot. And the gentleman buying the house, I'm also leaving quite a few items for him to help him out with his relocation, because he's made a move cross country from a different area to come here to and to buy my home. So I'm going to give him a leg up with, a few starter products, household products, and that kind of thing to help him get settled.
Am I going to get to meet him?
Probably not.
Oh.
Yeah, probably not. He has a big dog. And like me, he fell in love with the yard for the dog. So I'm very happy that the house is going to someone who's going to really appreciate it, who is happy with all the work I've put into it in the past couple of years, that the house is moving ready. He won't have to do anything. And I feel good about that, that he can move in here and just start living and not have to be like me and spend weeks and months and a year and 2 years on doing repairs and whatnot. The house right now is just
It's
general,
beautiful.
it's just general upkeep, right? So that's a good thing. I think that about covers it for what's going on around the corner, unless you can think of anything. No,
You thought of everything.
I try. I'm a to-do lister. I make lists. Oh, all my travel reservations going completely across the country to where my home is being constructed. I made all those reservations and they're all paid for. And I'm actually going to be able to do that trip, including gas, for under $500. That's unheard of. It pays two ways to be a senior. Okay. The perks of being a senior, really, they do add up. And being an AARP member to get those AARP discounts.
That helps.
It does. Not to mention, once I'm out of Arizona, where right now today I paid $3.39 for a gallon of gas. Once I leave Arizona, the maximum gallon of gas going all the way across country averages to be $2.37. That's $1 cheaper
I
a
was just having
gallon.
fun.
Everything in Arizona is expensive.
Huh.
Everything is. It's one next to California and Nevada. Those three states, they're the highest cost of living states. They're even higher than New York, where we were. So including the cost of gas and my shelter, right, and what I've budgeted to have like quick meals, like a dinner or whatever. Because a couple of places I'm staying give you breakfast. A couple of places have little restaurants and they give you a meal. So yeah, $500.
Wow.
And this coming week, I'm also taking my car for a full head to toe checkup: belts, hoses, fluids, tires, wipers, spare tire, having everything checked out, having it fully inspected, interior lights, exterior lights, all power sources, battery check, everything from head to toe to make sure it's ready for travel. I have also, and if you haven't gotten it and you do travel, I've also arranged to have OnStar. My car is OnStar capable. OnStar came out right
What do you
around.
mean by OnStar?
Well, OnStar is an electronic service that connects to your car via satellite.
Oh, I see.
So if I ever have an accident, it immediately reports the accident. It immediately reports my location. If I have a breakdown, I push a button and it immediately sends somebody to where I am. I don't have to try to figure out where I am or what to do. I have help at my fingertips. And that's important, especially traveling alone. I don't care if you're male or female or what age you're at. You're traveling alone, you need that kind of protection. All the big truckers have a system similar to OnStar that if they break down, they have that satellite-based communication. So it's worth the $30 a month for me to have it just for the month of December while I'm doing the major traveling. And if I find that it works out really good, when spring comes and the weather warms up and Levi and I start traveling and tenting, then I can reactivate the OnStar service. So if there's anything else you guys can think of that I haven't already thought of, I would appreciate it.
I think of something.
What'd you think of?
Take me with you.
She's one heck of a navigator, let me tell you. I'd love to take you with me. If I could, I would.
Why can't you?
You'd have to speak to your son about that.
Son, listen to that.
She wants to go. She doesn't want to be in Arizona. She wants to be with me. That's a given. It's a mother-daughter thing.
I want to travel.
She wants to travel. See, I love it. I know. We had so much fun on the way traveling down here.
I know.
Even though it was in the height of COVID, it was still great to be traveling through all these states and seeing different things and whatnot. But she'll get to see the travels because I'll be videotaping as I go. I'll be taking pictures as I go, and I'll be sending things to her. She'll be
Yeah,
getting.
but it's not the same as being there.
I know it's not the same, and it won't be the same without you being there with me.
That's right.
So
take me.
you got. You know what? You got to work that out. That's not. I say yes, you're more than welcome to come with me, but who knows? I get charged with kidnapping my own mother just because she wants to come with me. Anyway, the only thing that I would ask you guys is I have to figure out travel food. I want to have something in the car that's not greasy and not salty that I can eat with one hand. And so far, what's been suggested to me is things like celery with maybe like peanut butter in the middle for like a little protein, a little energy.
Pretzels.
No, they're salty. Yeah, I don't want it salty because I don't want to be drinking too much because then I have to stop all the time to use bathrooms. So I'm trying to stay away from salty. I don't want to stay away from greasy to get a mess all over the steering wheel in the car. So celery, peanut butter, cubes of cheese. I was told things like maybe sliced green peppers, fresh vegetables, something along those lines that I can munch on. Maybe some apple slices, things I can prepare in advance. Give me your ideas. When you travel, what's your travel food? What do you bring with you? You already know I've got my electric. What do I have? I have a little electric refrigerator. My little electric refrigerator. And
Yeah, but where are you going to plug it
in the car, it has a plug.
Oh, it
I'll
goes
show
in
you.
the car.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I have a plug in the car. I can show you that.
Oh, okay.
So I'll keep some cooler beverages in there, and of course I'll have coffee with me all the time. But yeah, I really need road trip foods. I don't know.
You need cookies. Did that choke you?
Yeah, I'm all choked up. I didn't even think about cookies. I don't eat cookies. I don't keep cookies in the house, but that's a great idea. I'm traveling. What the heck? I might as well
munch on something in between.
Especially like oatmeal raisin cookies.
Yeah.
Or chocolate chip cookies or
Apples.
apples. Yep. That's if something that I can pre-pack, put in little Ziploc bags.
Yep.
That kind of stuff to keep handy. Yeah. So
celery. Celery is good like that too.
Anything else that you can think of? I can't believe I didn't think about cookies. I never even thought about cookies. Well, then lashes for you. Seriously. That tells you I don't really eat junk food. But anyway, guys, enough of that. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give us a big thumbs up. Don't forget to share, get it out into the universe so that everybody can see what's going on just around the corner in Connie's Little Corner in Sunday with Momma. It's a triple header. Thank you. You're welcome. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, why? Why aren't they subscribed? Because they love you. They have to. If they love me, they're going to hit that subscribe button. If they love you, they're going to hit that subscribe button, right? They should subscribe. I hope so. Right. See, we hope so. You're not done with us yet. We've got one more Sunday with Momma order coming on Sunday, and I'm still working on trying to figure out how to get a live done for the 8th of December. Get a what done? A live video where we can do it in person and not recorded. I'm still working on that. No promises. I'm a novice when it comes to this stuff. So anyway, guys, stay hydrated. Above all else, please stay sweet. And we will catch you next Sunday with the rest of the Temu. And stay healthy. Yes, stay healthy. Bye. Bye. It's been nice.